Well, Tommy, very much a hard-fought point on the road this evening.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the first half was poor. We accepted that. I think going in at half-time 1-0, obviously disappointing, but it probably wasn't the worst result because we were still in the game, especially after playing so poorly in the first half. To come out second half and perform the way we did was really good.
Would it be fair to say we struggled to find a little bit of rhythm in that first half, but obviously the Hawthorns are a really tough place to come?
Yeah, it was difficult. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, we don't know why we were just off it for some reason. But the main thing was we stayed in the game, and then second half, we could have scored a few more. But yeah, it was a miles better performance second half from us.
We mentioned it's a tough place to come. What did the gaffer say at half time to really ensure that our heads didn't drop and we could take something from the game?
It's always difficult when you play poorly, but he was just keeping us positive, keeping us confident. Just about playing. We're a good side when we pass the ball and when we play, and when we trust each other and we're brave on the ball. So I just think we needed a little bit more bravery and finding the midfielders and playing forward as much as we can, and especially with the wingers getting at the men. And yeah, obviously the goal comes from a set piece, but I think overall the performance was miles better.
Well, you mentioned it there, our chance finally came with a lovely whip ball into the informed Marvin Ducksch. How pleased were you to see us take something from the game? Because there was a lot of effort today.
Yeah, I think if you fast forward a couple of months, I think you'll look at this as a great point, especially with our home form. We're really good down. I said before the game we do need to try and improve away, but tonight we didn't lose, and there's plenty of positives to take, especially from the second half. But the first half we know we have to be better. It wasn't good enough.
Absolutely, and we know a lot about keeping patient and pounding the rock, so to speak. Was that game a definitive case of that? 100%.
Yeah, 100%. I think our quality shown in the second half, and our fitness levels, and every aspect, we were just miles better. As you said, we just got to keep pounding the rock, and eventually the goal come. We're pleased to come away with a point.
I know it's not what we wanted, but a point is never a bad thing to take away when you're away from home. Can we use that as a platform to build on for Monday night?
100%. Yeah, the most important thing is when you're away, if you can't win, make sure you don't lose, and I think that was important that we did that tonight. Going on to Monday, obviously we're back at home. We know how strong we are there, so yeah, we need to be right at it again. We've got a few more days to recover, which is nice, and yeah, we'll be ready to go again.
Finally, we were cheered on throughout by a sold-out away end again this evening. How good were they as usual?
Yeah, incredible. Yeah, every single game, home and away, they're there for us, and with the second half performance, that definitely comes from them as well. They help us, they push us on. Obviously thank you to them as per usual. But yeah, as I said before, the first half we probably need to give them a little bit more to cheer about. But yeah, they stuck with us, and then thankfully in the end we give them a point.
Tommy, thank you very much.
Thank you.